There are several different design advantages and unique points that Hitachi systems can provide. And here are some of those highlights. I would like to talk about the features and just highlight those on the Hitachi EDFAS NX5000 FIB SEM. At first, we have the high-resolution SEM column. What's very nice about this latest FIB SEM that we're now offering and is released is the fact that it has two lens modes. There's one for field-free and another for semi-in lens or immersion lens, which offers much better imaging quality, signal-to-noise, and resolution, especially at very high mag. The next thing is real-time process monitoring for accurate endpoint detection. Of course, it is a FIB SEM for material processing, and it's always good to look and observe, especially when you're trying to mill away those materials to reach your ROI. The EDFAS NX5000 also employs a very large inner diameter chamber of 500 millimeters. And the reason for that is to allow for substages and for transferability and synergy with other Hitachi products such as our TEM stem, or even for dedicated VP SEM and cold field and thermal field emission microscopes. Up to 6 inches in diameter can be accepted into this tool. There's also a dedicated exchange chamber that can be automated or manual. In addition, there is Liftout capability. It's a fully integrated microsampling control system that can allow for bulk to grid transfer all in situ. The Liftout is made by Hitachi. Therefore, it's only one single interface design and control, either to control the scope itself or the microsampling Liftout system for temp preparation primarily. The NX5000 also has the capability to have other ACE technology types of functions, or what we call anti-curtaining effect technology. And what that means is changing the incident angle of the fib with respect to the sample plane to alleviate curtaining effects. The microsampling probe can rotate a full 360 degrees continuous. In addition, there's lots of other holders, whether they're TEM compatible, TEM compatible holders, or substages that allow for, let's say, 7-axis movement in order to swing and flip the sample in certain orientations that can really help for dynamic types of milling techniques to alleviate striations for that matter. Of course, it is the latest and greatest, the EDFAS NX5000, so it's built on a Windows 10 platform, 64-bit processing. So one of the other features is the high-performance fib, and not just the fib, but the E-beam column. They both have a very fast switching deflection system between the two, and that allows for time sharing. So hopefully you can see the video that's playing on the lower right end. That's actually milling while we can observe all at the same time. Of course, it still has the other two traditional types of scanning methods, what we call cut and see, where you have the you're milling with the fib, and then you pause the beam, and then you switch to the SEM and you run that scan, and then you pause the E-beam side and switch back to the FIB if you need to. And the original way, which was the simultaneous observation, where you can actually run both columns at the same time. However, it is slightly different from what we call time sharing, just for the fact that you're generating SEs from the ion beam and the electron beam at the same time, and that causes that pulsing effect. Time sharing, however, has no artifacts thereof when it comes to milling, especially using very high currents such as 45 nanoamps, 100 nanoamps, 80 nanoamps for that matter. There's a multitude of different detectors as well. There's 3 that are in the column. We have a pure secondary electron in-column detector. There's also a backscatter upper and a backscatter lower, which are tuned either for compositional type of contrast imaging or topographical types of contrast imaging as well, either low energy or high energy angle BSEs. So I just wanted to show you these different kinds of highlights that the EDFAS NX5000 can do. Thank you. To find out more about these systems, reach out to us at Hitachi High Technologies, either to one of our application teams, the sales team, or simply emailing microscopy@hitachi-hta.com.